Hi everyone, it's me Krista. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, welcome for the very first time to my little art corner here on YouTube. Today we're doing prompt number 21 of Inktober, which happens to be sleep. For this prompt, I immediately thought of doing Morpheus from Sandman, and I specifically wanted to draw a version that had his helmet, because I think his helmet's just really cool looking. I'm using a 4x6 piece of Strathmore watercolor postcard paper. My Bic mechanical pencil has finally run out of lead, so I'm using a different mechanical pencil today. This is a Zebra Drafix mechanical pencil with HB lead, and the size is 0.9 millimeters. I definitely got some of the proportions wrong for this helmet, but I'm just gonna go work with it. I wanted to get the basic shape and idea down. It's really interesting because the helmet itself is supposed to be made from some kind of animal bones, some kind of creature's bones. So I wanted to make sure that I got some articulation on the spine there and tried to make it look a little bit like a spine, and some other sections I was attempting to make it look more like bone. Since I am using those gray markers again, like I've been doing for most of this Inktober, it does look a little bit more metallic than I had initially intended. I decided to bring in a rose gold marker. This one is a Karen paint marker. I did this because of the drawing I did with Delirium, where I have the little gold accents on hers. I decided to bring it into this as well. Since they're from the same universe, I wanted them to kind of look like they go together, maybe. I'm getting a lot of my shading done here first with the gray markers, and I do pull in a couple of different black liners. Once again, they are the Faber-Castell Pitt pens, the brush pen, and the medium-sized pen. This was another one I was really excited to do because it's something I've always wanted to draw. I've always wanted to do his helmet, and I guess I was looking for the excuse. Technically, he's in charge of dreaming, but sleep is close enough for me to jump on it. For the white highlights, I'm pulling in two different items. I'm pulling in a white paint marker, which is a Sharpie, and I'm also pulling in a white gel pen for some smaller bits. The spine area of the mask took me a very long time to do. I'm basically just going in with a couple of different gray markers, some black ones. At this point I pulled in a black Alvin liner. This one is a 0.31, so it is slightly smaller than the Faber-Castell one I was previously using. I wanted to make sure that for this part especially, I had some very small black lines to help with some of the shading that we have going on in that nose/vertebrae area. I also pull in the white gel pen again in these areas to help pull out some highlights. I decided to use the black Faber-Castell brush pen to do part of the cloak at this point. I wanted it to look almost feathery and kind of immaterial in a way. I always get this feeling from the comics that his cloak moves a lot. Like, there's a lot of movement, it's kind of there, but not really. It's almost imperceptible. Much like him, I guess, in a lot of ways. I know there's a version in the comics where it shows all of the faces of the people who are dreaming inside the cloak towards the bottom. I thought that was a really interesting take, and that could have been cool to do for a full body one. For this one, the inspiration was more from the newer ones that came out where he had more of a feather kind of jacket going on. And those ones are the storyline where you kind of meet the Endless's parents. To get the black down for the little cloak area, I used a bunch of different black markers. Those are all going to be listed in the description. And then to add a little bit more texture and interest to it, I start going in with a white gel pen to add a couple lines, and then I pull in a white Sharpie over some of it too. I had to pull in the white Sharpie because one of the black markers I was using, I believe, is more of a water-based one instead of an alcohol-based one, and the white gel pens don't typically layer very well over certain water-based markers. They kind of dissipate into it. At this point, I decided I wanted to use more of that gold color, so I'm pulling it into the background. I decided to do an opposite version of the background I did for the Delirium drawing that I recently did. That one was white with gold circles. This one is going to be gold with white circles. In order to help him stand out a little bit better against that background, I decided to do an outline around him just completely using that white Sharpie. And then I start using it to do those cute little dots that I love doing. I'm really happy overall with how this one turned out. I love how it looks, and I love how it ties in with the other Delirium drawing we just did not that long ago. But with that, this project and therefore this video is pretty much done. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, feelings, concerns, or you want to let me know how your Inktober is going, let me know all about that in that comment section down below. I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm going to be doing a project for every day of the month of October. If you want to see more of them, please feel free to subscribe. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day or night to watch this video and listen to me ramble. I greatly appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon, and you'll definitely be hearing from me soon. Bye, everybody!